it like a online or is it you go to the actual school?
Online. That's why I chose it.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't sit in another classroom.
Yeah.
And I'm a night owl, so I stay up late at night, like working on papers and doing homework.
Yeah.
But his midterm, he's opening it up on Saturday.
Okay.
And you have like so many hours to get it done.
Yeah.
So
you get after this is then you're good?
Then I'll have my bachelor's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, still got to do CEU hours every 2 years, so mine are due next year. Well, everybody's due next year, all the nurses. And then I'm going to wait a good 6 to 8 months and go back for master's. I just haven't decided, like, what master's, because they have so many different, like, you can get it in rehab nursing, you can get it as a nurse practitioner, you can get it, you know, so many different ones, and I haven't decided which one yet. Right now, the trend is everybody's doing nurse practitioner because you're more like a doctor, you can prescribe medication.
Okay.
But it's so strenuous, it's like really, really hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that's what everybody's doing. And you know, with those CVS clinics and things like that, most of the nurses that are there, they're nurse practitioners.
Oh, okay.
So
do you see like a lot of serious stuff?
I haven't so far because I'm mostly in like rehab and more elderly. The worst things I've seen was maybe a pressure ulcer that was so deep you could see the bones and the tendons and all the tissues.
Oh.
I wanted to do ER because I like that type stuff, but yeah, I haven't seen what I really want to see.
I switched to the other side. Switch to the other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stayed in there for so long you got hot. Your sister's a nurse?
Huh?
What, you were saying your sister's a nurse?
No, I just know a lot of people that are trying to get into it, you know?
Yeah. It's a great field, and I think more so for the younger, you know, younger people to get started in it. I started late in life.
Yeah.
My sister started kind of early. She's younger than I am, and she started kind of early. But then they get so stuck in a position that they don't move any further. So I had to actually talk her into going to get her bachelor's. So you gotta constantly keep going for more education.
Yeah, that's how they make money off everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Books, $400 for a book.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It is.
It's just like this gun thing. It's like first they want you to get the FOID, which costs money. So that there's like a license to own.
Right.
And then a license to carry.
So it's two separate licenses?
Yeah. So it's like. Why do you need two separate?
Right. Yeah, more money.
So that's more money, and then you gotta take the course. You know, the course costs money, and you
then buy the gun.
Yeah, then you gotta buy the gun.
It's like they give you the gun for free. Take these three, and I'll give you the gun for free. No.
And then I found out that the permit only lasts for 5 years.
What? So you gotta renew all of it again?
You gotta renew the permit.
A permit to carry.
The permit is $150.
Okay.
The course is $240.
Wow.
And then the FOID is another fee.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So every 5 years.
It's all about making money in the United States, I promise you.
I know.
If you're not someplace where you're making money, the middle class can never get rich because we're poor paying out all the money to all the other things.
It's ridiculous. And I know they're going to keep raising the fee.
Yeah, of course.
It's $150 now.
Yeah.
I mean, easily they could be, okay, it's $300 now.
Yeah.
Or it's $500 now.
That's exactly how things go. When my sister took the NCLEX test, I think she said it was like $159. It's $300. Well, when I took it, it was $300.
Yeah.
And they go up every year.
Yeah.
So.
And then with the speeding tickets out there was like $175 or something.
OMG. I done paid them so far this year, I done counted it up, it was like $1,200.
Wow.
Red light tickets. Parking on the street cleaning side.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, they're making it very expensive to own a car.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact they're gonna make it very expensive to have a gun.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're gonna do.
Exactly. Chicago is just expensive, period. I wanted to leave. I thought about it. I said once I got my nursing license, I was gonna look other places and go. But then we bought the condo over there, so that makes me obligated for at least a few years.
Was it recent that you got it?
Yeah, we just bought it in April.
Oh wow.
March, April, yeah, March.
You like it so far?
I mean, I like the area because it's close to the lake. I love the lake. Just, you know, I'll go to the lake and study, and it's just a peaceful environment.
That's nice. Yeah, I really like. We're lucky to have a lake right there.
Yeah. But everything else about Chicago sucks, honestly. Parking situation.
Yeah.
You know, the rules of biking, and it's.
You don't have the you don't have a garage for the car. You got park street.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've even been forced to park in that garage over there because I come home so late sometimes. There's no parking.
Yeah.
So that garage, and then I walk home at night, you know, from that garage, which sucks. We were looking for one with a garage, but all the ones that had like any kind of garage, it was west, and I didn't want to be so far from the lake.
Oh yeah.
That I can afford, I'll put it like that.
But I don't know, recently the housing went down a lot. I think that you could find like cheaper homes.
They are. I mean, cause like the guy that sold us that place, him and his wife moved to Evanston.
Yeah.
He said he bought that condo when it was $237,000.
Yeah.
I got it for $167,000.
Nice.
So I still thought it was too much.
Yeah.
But he was kind of pissed that he had to sell it as low as he did.
Is it a 3?
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Oh,
it's not that huge.
Oh really?
It's not. It's literally probably the size of this, you know, the space you have here.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, yeah. It's that big. Probably not
that's
even.
like 18, I think 1,500 square
This is 1,500?
Yeah, something like
So I think we have like 1,600 square feet. I think it is 1,600.
That's pretty big. It's
But
not
it
bigger than
don't
my
seem-
place though.
It don't seem that big.
Because my place is like 850 square
Is
footage.
it? Now the apartment we were in was 850.
Yeah, and I bought it back then. I bought it for 180.
Really?
And then it dropped all the way down. Now it's like 60.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I lost out
Right.
big, you know. But I also been looking at places that if we wanted to get another place, like we could get a decent place.
Yeah.
Now.
Now, yeah.
I mean, you could literally find a decent place and just like buy it for 80 in
Right.
Evanston. Like
So-
just pay it all out, you know.
Right. That's what we're doing now. When I was telling you we're having that investment club meeting. It's not a club. Let me stop saying that. Investment Corp.
Yeah.
We had an investment club years ago because we all came from the commodities.
Yeah.
Maurice is a broker. He actually, you know, was licensed to sell and buy stocks and stuff. So he doesn't have his license anymore, but he has all the equipment to track like foreign currencies, commodities, and things like that. So we had a meeting a while back, and everybody was like, you know, let's start back with this investment club. So now what we're doing is we're going to try to invest in real estate, like put money together and invest in real estate as a group.
Yeah.
Because the market is like a pair of our friends, a couple, they bought a house. It's in the hood.
Yeah.
But they bought it literally for like 30-something thousand.
Yeah.
It's a nice size house.
Oh yeah.
They redid that house. OMG. I was like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it looks like it doesn't belong where it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they did it for little to no money because they're so thrifty.
Yeah.
So that's what we were trying to do, to, you know, just start investing in something.
That's good.
Cause Maurice, we invest in foreign currencies and stuff like that, but he's so conservative when it comes to investing our own money.
Yeah.
You know, he's not as aggressive as if it was somebody else's money.
Yeah.
So I figure if we just kind of diversify and do stuff like that, that'll kind of help. Because we're not getting no younger.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep trying to tell him, he's talking about retiring. He's not working. You know? I'm the one that's doing all the hard labor work.
Yeah, he's got lucky.
Yeah, lucky ain't even a word. Shoot. I mean, he gets disability now that it took him years to finally get.
Yeah.
But it's not enough.
Oh, yeah.
So, he gotta use what he got to get what we need to be or want to be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the homes are just like way overpriced before.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's like, I had like my life savings in there because I paid off a lot of it.
Really?
It was 180, I paid it all the way down to like 80.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it was all gone.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that is a lot. Oh wow.
Because I used to make a lot more money, and I thought it was a good investment.
Yeah, a lot of people did with the real estate market. Who thought that it would go like that?
Yeah.
That's why it's good to diversify. You just can't put all your eggs in one basket because you never know what's going to happen. That's why everybody's like, well, why you work all these jobs? Because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, from job to job. Some of these hospitals are shutting down.
Yeah.
You know, or merging. Luckily, Schwab merged.
So is it all 4 jobs? Is it all under the hospital? Are there some of them different fields?
The other one is like a staffing agency.
Okay.
So they might staff me at a nursing home, a hospital, a private duty, or a school, you know, different areas. And the other one is still the nursing home that I used to work for. They didn't want me to leave, so I told them I would do PRN, which is as needed, as I need the money.
Yeah.
And then the 2 hospitals.
So then basically, but they're pretty much all related to the same field.
Yeah, they're all related to the same field. Yeah. And if I ever get real desperate, I'll go back to doing hair. That's what I was. I was a licensed stylist. I would go back to doing hair, honey. Pull out my irons. And call people up and say, honey, I got this indigo hair, honey. I will sew it in your hair and hook you up for $100.
So like, how many hours a week do you say you work? Like 60 or something?
Ooh, a week, yeah, I'll say about, actually it was like 75 hours one week. Because sometimes I'll work a double. I'll leave one place and go to the next. I said I'm going to stop working so much though.
Yeah.
Because it's like really draining me. I literally feel like I have no energy, or I'm constantly drinking like coffee, and I'm not really a coffee drinker.
Yeah. And
I'll just be drinking coffee and drinking energy drinks just to keep myself going. So yeah, like the last couple of weeks, it was like 76.3 hours I worked in that 1 week.
Wow.
And that was just that one place. And then I think I did a couple of days at another place. So I'm trying to balance it out now.
I mean, do you enjoy like all that work?
I do. I like to work. I like to stay busy. That's always been me. I've always had 3 or 4 jobs.
Wow.
It's just that I'm getting older, so I don't have the energy I used to have.
Oh yeah.
And I know a lot of it has to do with my weight.
Did you always weigh around the same, or?
Oh, energy, no.
No.
I was the smallest person. Everybody would always talk about me being so skinny. But I think that's where my eating habits came from. I would eat to gain weight.
Okay.
everybody in my family was, oh, you're so skinny, yeah, you need to gain weight, and everybody else in my family is kind of big.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would eat, and then I had kids, and I still wasn't gaining weight, so I ate some more, till I got this habit of just eating, even when I'm not hungry.
Okay.
And yeah, after my son, that's when I lost like the most weight after my mother died. I got down to like 108 pounds, and I looked anorexic. And then I started eating, and from there I started getting back to my pregnancy weight, which was 187.
Oh, yeah.
And I've just been fluctuating back and forth ever since. Okay. And that's been since he was 3, and he's 17 now. So for 15 years, back and forth between that weight. So when you weighed me at 189 or 190, that was the biggest I have ever been, in my life.
So then now, how's your eating habits? Is it, you still eat a lot?
I noticed I'm eating a lot probably of, because I don't eat meat, I eat like fish and stuff, but I'm a saucy person. I like flavor, so I'll put sauces on stuff. Yeah. Like load up on ketchup and barbecue sauce and mayo and gravies on top of my fish and rice and snacks. I'll eat a lot of snacks.
Okay.
So I just need to swap. And I have like healthy stuff at the house, like apples and carrots, but that stuff will go bad in my fridge before I literally just take it out and snack on it.
So what do you snack on then?
Flaming hot chips. That's why we was talking about it the other day. I was just kind of laughing because flaming hot chips. And then I get out of here and Maurice got me a big bag of flaming hot chips in the car. So I got your chips. I just started cracking up like, oh my God, we were just talking about this. And then I like to drink wines. Okay. So I was drinking wine like every off day. When I'm off, I know I'm off the next day, I'll drink a whole bottle.
Oh, wow.
I know. And that wasn't helping. And then I have this pica where I like to eat starch, cornstarch, just a spoonful of cornstarch.
Really?
Yeah, and I read on it, and it was saying that when you have this craving for things like that, it's usually a deficiency of iron.
Oh.
So I've increased my iron intake to see if that's going to make a difference. Because I will go home and just pull out the cornstarch that's meant to bake goods and just eat spoonfuls of it.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I know. I know, and that started when I was pregnant with my son, eating the dry starch that you iron with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a serious craving for that. What do you eat?
Well, my wife cooks a lot of stuff, like a lot of healthy stuff though.
Really?
Yeah, so we eat a lot of variety of stuff, but she'll, like recently she made like chicken garlic soup and stuff, you know, with jasmine rice, and she puts like kale in a lot of her stuff.
Oh, okay.
And she'll make like pasta with ground turkey with kale and some like spaghetti sauce. She makes a lot of stuff. Yeah, so.
She's regular Chef Boyardee and cute.
Yeah, because she used to run the restaurant here. Because this used to be a restaurant here.
Really?
Yeah, because at first it was actually a restaurant, you know. And then I trained in here privately. There was a restaurant over there, and we pretty much invested all our money because we thought the restaurant was going to be the one that supports the, you know, the family. But she was like offering like mainly like healthy food. But the people weren't really appreciating it here, so we didn't really get much customers. And then I had to kind of slowly convert it to martial arts.
So did you guys own the restaurant?
Yeah, it was our our business and she was running it.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden we had the newborn, and that was a surprise, and it kind of threw everything off because then we had to stay home and take care of the kid.
Oh.
And then it was hard to like run the business while doing that. So then you know, slowly we had to end up shutting down the business, and then I just fully concentrated on this.
I see.
But she does like a lot of bakery too. She's really good at the bakery. Like she makes like cakes and like cheesecake cupcakes and carrot cakes, and she makes like a bunch of like very healthy, nutritious like meals.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you both are really entrepreneurs.
Yeah, she's really like very educated and talented in what she does. Like she has a bachelor's in accounting.
Oh.
So and then she used to do tax too. So then she takes care of all that stuff. And she's the one who pretty much, because this place was like non-existent, like it was like nothing here. And she put together everything to like construct it. Like she hired all the contractors and she dealt with the city and everything.
Right.
It was a big headache just to get this place up and running. And she did all of it. So if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even have a place to train. You know?
Oh wow.
But then we had all this restaurant stuff, all these refrigerators, and yeah, all this stuff, like thousands of dollars over there, stuff, and then we had to sell it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was just hard. It was like, in a way it was her dream.
Right.
But then she tried it, and then it was like, now she knows she doesn't ever want to do that.
She don't never want to do it again?
Yeah, because it's so hard, you know. Like once you try it, and then you see how hard it is.
Yeah.
She'd rather just work for somebody else if she does work again, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, at least she tried, and now she knows. But yeah, just eat whatever she makes. It's like usually it's always healthy stuff.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. Ja.